Kristen Salumi, Al Jazeera, the United Nations.
And Edward Rees is a former United Nations officer in East Timor. He joins us live via Skype from Jakarta. Mr. Rees, it's good to have you with us. East Timor is a success compared to other, say, messy outcomes of UN intervention, isn't it? Why is that?
Well, I think the reason it's a success is largely due to the Timorese themselves. Since 1999, the Timorese have, as a society, gone through quite an evolution from being a post-colonial occupied territory to an independent state. Which, they have everything. They've designed everything from constitutions to police services in, frankly, what is a remarkably short period of time.
Right, but the UN of course, has a role to play in that. It held a referendum. What do you think other conflict countries have to learn or can learn from East Timor and from the UN's actions in East Timor?
Well, yes. I mean, while the UN played a role, the UN played a facilitating role. It was not the ultimate arbiter of success or failure in Timor, and nor will it be in places like the Congo or Sudan. Ultimately, national authorities and national stakeholders have to be responsible for their future. And I think that Timor as a success is largely because the Timorese took responsibility for their future. And, frankly, it's pretty easy to do in a small country where there are not so many people in so many disparate places in order to gather together to, chart a course of action for the future.
Right, Mr. Rees, the UN are pulling out, but East Timor does still have its challenges, doesn't it? I mean, it has vast resources, but they're not fully being used yet. A big percentage of the population is very young. What do you think are the main challenges still facing East Timor?
Well, I think it's very important for people to realize that Timor does not, in fact, have vast resources. That is a misperception which the facts tell us otherwise. Known reserves are estimated to run out by 2025. Currently, 95% of the state budget is driven from oil and gas revenues. And they really do need to pull things together relatively quickly in order to be able to have a sustainable economy before those resources run out. And I think that given that fact, in addition to a population which is really going to boom very quickly as the under 15-year-olds become adults in the next decade, that they certainly have some real and profound challenges as a new independent country.
All right, that's Edward Rees, a former UN officer in East Timor, joining us from Jakarta. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Japan has released the crew of a Chinese fishing boat